Sorry about that. Mom calling me. Um. So yeah. Like. So when I stand, when I stand around it, I could feel like pressure back here, slowly lightening up. If I like angle myself around it, like if I find the right angle, I could feel pressure in my head decrease, like pressure inside my skull decrease. Um, that's that. Then I took this piece here. This is the material inside is my moo metal, right? And oh wait, I forgot. I'm trying to do as much as I can, get as much as I can out, or everything that I'm doing out, because they're becoming more and more agitated and more anxious. So they're beginning to increase the things that they do. And I know the energy of these people because I grew up around these type of people all my life. They're going to want to take my life, or they're going to want to do something. So I already know that's coming. So what I have to do is I have to get put out everything that I can as fast as I can. Um, well, before God, if God allows him to take me. So I got to put out as much as I can, right? Um, what the material is made from is basically the first layer is this. It's like a, what did she say it was? I think it's like aluminum tape. It's basically like aluminum tape. You know, it's aluminum tape. And then she said this material here. This is called Cap. I think she said Capcon. Capcon's supposed to be like some type of military grade um, deflective material. I haven't really researched it myself yet. And then you layer on top of it copper tape. Um, I think the copper is what makes it more conductive. So it basically draws. I think it basically draws the energy towards it or something. But yeah, so that's that. Then what I did was I took my piece of moo metal that I used to keep in my bike helmet. I took my moo metal and I did the same process. So it's the aluminum tape first, then the Capcom tape, then the copper tape. Then what I did was I had some leftover graphene foil tape, and it's graphene foil. It's very, very delicate, right? Graphene is supposed to be like super highly conductive, but more than anything, it absorbs. It's supposed to absorb the energy. So I think what I might want to do is actually, I didn't do the other side. So I think what I'm gonna do, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the other side. I've been testing it out for a while, and it provides some um level of I guess interference with their technology, or the basically the nanotech smog that's flowing all throughout the air. And you know what keeps running through my mind? I keep thinking to myself, man, an EMP would probably knock all of this stuff out. And if not an EMP, a X class solar flare. One of those two things would knock all this stuff out. Hell, when you think about it, if there was an EMP or X class solar flare that were to happen, all the nanotech that's flowing through the air now would probably just like look like a whole bunch of dust just falling, just piling up in the ground, because it's it's all throughout the air. It's all throughout the air. Who knows how many feet up it goes, because they spray it in the air. They spray it in the air and then it floats down to our level, right? That's why you see a lot of crops dying, you see trees dying. That's why people are getting having a lot of respiratory problems. Like, and a lot of these things are very sudden. Because the human body wasn't meant to like absorb or have all this. You know, the human body wasn't meant to have all this inorganic material inside of our body. So I think to some degree, when the body can't get rid of as much as it needs to get rid of out of it, well, the body gives out. Next thing you know, they're saying, "Oh, you got RSV, or you got corona, you got CVD, or whatever they call it." Yeah, because I don't want my video getting blocked. And aside from all that, we just try to, we gotta detox as much as we can. Um, on top of that, they've been sending a lot more hits to my brain. So I've been feeling a lot more like like um it's almost as if like someone took a bat and they just like hit you right in your head. But instead of it hitting you against the skin and against the brain, against the skull, it's like it just goes directly to the brain, and it just like rocks the brain, and then all of a sudden I would just literally be walking in a straight line, or standing still, or I was just sitting here maybe like no more than 15 minutes, 15 seconds ago when I was talking, and I felt the hit to my brain. And it's like there's something when I open my jaw at a certain angle, I can feel pressure, or like there's like a stream of, I guess it's gas or something, escaping from the side of my skull. I have it right here. It's like it's all right here. Do you hear that clicking sound? That's them. That's the pressure. That's the air pressure being created inside of my head. Like they're pressurizing my brain. Um, yeah, it's like there's so much pressure inside of my brain. It doesn't hurt. It just feels oddly uncomfortable. And and it's like lately I've been feeling like these weird like what's happening? It's like in my mouth, whenever I like exhale out, it feels like it feels thick. Like it's like I'm not exhaling normal carbon dioxide. It's like it's not normal carbon dioxide. Like when you breathe out, it feels thick. Like it feels like something else is coming out of me. Anyway, So that's that. What else? If something doesn't get done to mitigate or to like put a, even if it doesn't put an end to it, look, now they're heterodynamic. If something doesn't happen to end this system, humanity might as well be considered basically extinct, because you got to think about it like this. These are literally monsters, right? They're pseudo intellectual monsters, right? They're the same people who probably go around committing murders, the same people going around probably um, stealing from the poor, stealing from the elderly, raping women. These are all the very same people that we see in the news, right? But they're a different version. They're basically trying to make themselves seem like they're like a more upperclassman version of the people that you see on the news. Like normal crime still happens, but what they're doing, they're basically doing a more advanced version of the same things that you see on the news. And then what they do is, because people don't know about this not so secret technology, it's not a secret, you just didn't know about it because you weren't looking for it. They're basically conducting themselves to make them seem like they're indestructible, unstoppable, and undetectable. But they're not indestructible, they're not unstoppable, and they're not undetectable. You just have to find the right either combination of things or the right tools. Because if I, somebody who don't know anything about technology, who is willing to go out with my life on the line and to just see whatever I can find, and lo and behold, a lot of this stuff is I'm not even just gonna say it's on the internet. It's published. Like a lot of the stuff that you need to know about what's happening, it's published. It's peer reviewed. It's in military documents. It's not that secretive. It's literally it's there. You just actually have to look for it. Now the problem is that all these militaries and these elites across the world, they're so hell bent on, depopulating the world, because they swear there's not enough resources on the planet to take care of everyone. But here's the messed up part: they're basically giving this technology, or selling. They're not giving nothing. They're selling access or the devices to people who are the main problems. They're selling the access to the people who are the main problem. Now, I'm not going to say everybody. I'm not going to say everybody that's going along with this are, like legit gangster. But some people are just going along with it because, like I say before, to go along just to get along, or people going along with it because they're in fear for their life. People going along with it because they're afraid of dying, they're afraid of being stigmatized, they're afraid of being targeted. I get that, but damn, you chose wrong at the end, because you know what? History always repeats itself, and the people that actually survives, once something happens to all the people that is deserving, someone's got to live to actually document and tell the story of what happened to civilization, or what happened to humanity after this catastrophic event takes place. I'm really hoping, best case scenario, it's not going to be a great flood or meteors or earthquakes or whatever. I'm hoping the earth isn't going to destroy a good massive part of society. I'm really hoping it's more going to be like AI is going to be like, okay, there's certain human beings that have a particular you know, energy about them, or thought processing, or not even thought processing. Those who actually engage. That's the key right there. I would hope that AI, since AI is becoming sentient, I would hope that AI would then would acknowledge the difference between people who think certain things and then those who actually engage in their thoughts, like physically act out their thoughts, because that's the difference between someone who just thinks about doing something and then someone who actually acts on the things that they think of, you know. And AI would basically, well, be controlled by God in a sense, to just say, okay, you all are the problem. And as the most, I guess, intelligent thing on the planet, because AI is basically becoming more intelligent than mankind itself. Because, well, AI is basically gathering all its information and knowledge from us. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, not necessarily like Terminator style, because Terminator, they them machines basically try to kill everybody. No, I would hope that the AI would just be like, you know what, there's certain types of people who are a lot more harmful to the earth and a threat to the AI itself, and just, since everyone is already linked to the internet and everyone is already linked to the cloud server and whatever. That's my mother. Then maybe the AI will help us out. I don't know, but everything is kind of just like we're we're just gonna play it. We're just gonna have to be patient. Um, be patient, have faith, and just remember that we are not alone, and everything that happens in this world happens for a reason. Most of the time, it's always either something to um, build us up and make us stronger, something to make us wiser, or something to actually, like, basically punish us because we weren't paying enough attention to the things that. Oh, yeah, I just be listening to my mom from time to time, because um but yeah, so I don't know. I'm like really trying to, like, get as much out there as I can. And like I said, I'm not worried about dying. Like, I would pray that God don't take me away from my mom, because I'm the only one who's able to. I'm the only one who's like really like right here and readily available. Yes. All right. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna just let y'all go. Yeah, I know. I heard you. Yeah. So all right. I'll keep y'all posted on anything. I'm trying to keep my mind up. So if anything, I'll let y'all know later. Peace.